Hello, hi, and hey there. So glad you could make it. What's that? You don't know me? Well, that's okay. My name is Frame. We can get to knowing you later, but right now I just want to speed right through some fun small details I found in Inanimate Insanity, small references, or minor explanations that go without notice largely in the series. So hey, why not keep track of how many of these you guys already knew? And without further ado, let's begin. Now, a lot of bots, previously seen as random shenanigans in the show make sense now, but one thing I want to mention is how they did this really cute interaction with Fan. That knowing what we know now, makes a ton more, if not a bit creepy, sense.
The color you're covered in is your team color.
Yay, pink team!
Didn't I already win?
It's cute, but when you look deeper into it, it's almost like Fan knew beforehand what Bot was going to say. I mean, he did program them to behave certain ways, and being a huge fan, I could see him doing this kind of thing with other characters. Like how he eggs on Baseball to say his classic line in another scene. Again in the same scene, we see that Clover luckily didn't get paint all over herself, and everyone cheers but a small side eye from Cabby. Now, it took me a few episodes, and I am ashamed to admit, to realize that Clover was just extremely lucky. But it seems from day one Cabby knew what's up. How perceptive of her. Now a major callback to Season 1, is the Cliff Dive Challenge, but an even smaller callback is OJ's line on.
Okay, everyone, I think we'll need to organize a game plan.
Agreed, OJ. Thanks for that twirl. It was lovely. Now check out mine.
Whoa, hold the phone. That was brilliant. We get style points for the dives, right?
Yeah, maybe we can practice a routine before—
Dumb idiots! Just jump, okay?
Oh, how familiar is it not? For the first time they redid this challenge, that was the one twist. And even Paintbrush, the only one who was there in the first season with him, says that's probably true. No real lore implications there, just a nice reference. Now a probably more obvious one, but Miphone really likes abbreviations. I mean, he does mention the VIP one, almost proud of it. And what's the name of the mysterious island at the end? Indefinite Island, which abbreviates to II. Be it a reference to Idiotic Island which did the same, and Miphone's season to repetition shines through in small letter chains. Now, we all remember how Miphone left the challenge up to however long he felt his walk was, but I have to ask, how exactly long was it? I mean, look at the amount of steps he took. 14? What was he doing? Did he just walk out of shot and hide in the bushes or something? He seriously didn't take a walk. Not only is he a fat slob, he is also lazy. Another small cute reference, is that in the hors d'oeuvres scene, we can see the cliff they jumped off from the last episode. It really isn't anything groundbreaking, but I just love this small detail. It's like how in BFB you can see Yoyle Mountain or the moon in the background. It creates continuity, and just makes it feel like you're watching a world that is lived in and actually makes sense. And now to end off this short episode, I just want to go over what Fan was insinuating. Why does Cabby have all this information on the rest of the characters? We can see from a small glimpse in episode 1, that she immediately begun making files for the new characters on the show, and they seem to be finished by the next, but how come she has files on the characters from seasons 1 and 2? Pay attention to the specific wording here.
Where did that attitude come from? You're fans and favorites. You live to love this stuff.
Hi, that's where I'm a little confused. What are we fans of?
Yeah, I don't get it either.
What? The show, of course.
Correction, none of us are fans, although I do happen to know more than most about the show. I suppose you can consider the majority of us mandatory volunteers, against our wills.
In her speech she did mention how she isn't a fan of the show, but does bring up the fact she isn't a volunteer. So if she didn't watch the shows in preparation for this season, then why? We know later on, she makes files to help with her memory, but what good would be having a file on what is essentially strangers to her? Something isn't adding up. Well, that seems to be the small details that I think need more analyzing from fans and viewers. Just noticing all these fun facts jam-packed, makes a good show, just amazing. And this isn't even all of them, just the obscure ones. And hey, if you're watching and saying these were so obvious, then why not go into the comments and say what your score was? How many of these 6 facts did you know?